There's a world study that has been released by the World Bank about demographics in the world.
Okay.
And sub-Saharan Africa in particular. When you look at the population, it's the most balanced population in the world. It means when you look at the age up to death, it's a almost perfect triangle between male and female. Although, of course, there's more female than male, because statistically it's always been proved there are more females than male and they survive more. Now, when you look at that particular triangle, what it means, we are poised, we are prepared to seize the opportunity.
So that is the potential of Africa.
It means if literally we have a leader in the government who said, let's say I'm a president, I will make my nation a cybersecurity nation. I will make my nation a data science nation. I will make my nation a fourth industrial revolution nation. I will make my nation a knowledge, understanding, wisdom nation, where every single child will be encouraged there, where entrepreneurs will be encouraged there. There will be special taxes for entrepreneurs. I will invite companies coming from overseas, from Germany, from Europe, where there's an aging population, where their taxes are high. I will give them the best tax benefit, the best time tax bracket. They will come, they can build Silicon Valley, and if they build a much, huge, complex, new town, new city for revolution, for thinking, they must have a proper tax rebate. Finished. It will take off like a space rocket. And will not even go to the moon. I'm sure this time we'll probably even go past Jupiter. I'm just telling you. Because the population is right there.
Wow.
And the children are right there. Why again? Because it's also been proved psychologically that the life that we live is who we were when we were a child up to the age of 8.
True.
It means what was put in you, that's who you are.
From the beginning.
Yes, up to the age of 8.
So that proves the importance of early childhood development.
That's it. However, if it was not well done up to the age of 8, you can reprogram.
Okay.
And now, how are you going to reprogram that? How are you going to reprogram the mind? You're going to reprogram the mind with the words that everyone is confessing. So that's why we will reprogram the mind by enterprising in faith. How? Say to this mountain, be thou removed, be thou cast into the sea. Even in the face of opposition, we must force ourselves. You need to speak positive. You need to say it. You need to seize it. Keep on keeping on. And you reprogram yourself. But otherwise, for the children up to the age of 8, you said to me, I'm a president and so on. Simple. My budget will be split in 3. First part, education. Second part, the army, because we have to defend ourselves at the end of the day. Third part, the economy. I will probably not look at sports. I will probably not look, somebody else will do it after me. But in education, it will be a revolution.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah. So that's why digitalization, okay, jump in it. Besides, somebody who is 20, somebody who is 40, you start asking him to start programming in Python. You start programming an API. The other day I was laughing, I was at the bank, I saw this old man who was fighting with the consultant. He wanted a certain solution, he was on the phone calling, and I said, but there's already an application for that. He could not do a paradigm shift. He is too old to get there. The most important date for software billionaires was for them to be born between 1950 and 1955, not going beyond 1956. Why? Those young ones that were born during that time grew up during the time where the development was taking place, Silicon Valley, there was IBM.
Yes.
And they were able to make the paradigm shift that the computer will not be a mainframe, but a PC because the most important date was the 1st of January 1970. And that is the time Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Steve Ballmer took off. In as much as he already had 10,000 hours, or Bill Gates was working on the 10,000 hours, but there was also that window of opportunity that was there. So, with respect to the window of opportunity in Africa, we can now start working. Don't disturb those children to do X, Y, Z. Just make them the complete genius of AI, of robotics. Let's invest aggressively, dramatically. Let's encourage. Anytime an entrepreneur tells you, I will do this, you do that. And we make our economy and service economy. There's an example. Israel. Every important company in this world, every company that is called important, yes.
Because there are some that they are not important.
That are making the world, the economy working. They have the R&D department in Israel. Intel, Microsoft, everyone, it's there. So they decided only to develop a problem-solving nation, a service nation, which will only focus on service and service, where they will allow companies to fail and encourage them to wake up. Where they will not look at you that you fail, will not give you money. No, the more you fail, the more money they give you in Israel. Can you see? We call it paradigm shift.
Wow.
Yeah. So
and
now,
that does not apply to us in Africa at all.
This is
you
how,
fail on your own.
This is how most of the young ones that are coming from the army, because the military service is compulsory, there must be the military service. They set out to create cyber security companies which are dominating the world. Let's even copy paste the strategy of Israel.
In Africa. Wow.
Which boils to saying there's no willingness in the leadership. Capacity is there. It's leadership. It's a leadership issue. It's a leadership issue.